Valerie gives so willingly of her time, her home, and her passion for music. Her compositions are exquisite and filled with the testimony of her love for God. She is always willing to write or rewrite a part to fit the needs of her singers. Valerie encourages kids to stretch and step out of their comfort zone. She never tires of helping individuals to improve, including me, to feel better about their singing and to develop their abilities. With her kind and gentle approach, she provides a supportive atmosphere and instills such confidence, yet she is sensitive to how it feels to be put on the spot, so that even at a self-conscious age, whether a singer is 12 years old or 18 years old, a student always feels safe, and many gladly sing alone or willingly improvise for worship. Whether a singer grew up at Finney or comes to the choir for the first time, no matter who they are or what their background, Valerie welcomes, values, and includes them. She understands how important it is to fit in, and though she is never pushy, she encourages kids to bond through having parties that place importance on each and every student. There is always laughter in rehearsal, and the kids learn from Valerie's example not to take themselves or their music too seriously, but to be able to make a mistake, tell a joke, enjoy a treat, share their joys and struggles, and know that this incredibly gifted woman is there not for herself, but because of her love for God, her love for the kids, and her love of music. Valerie, what a gift you are to all of us, to all of these young people, and because of your life's ministry and service, these gifts will ripple in a far-reaching circle in terms of lives and time. Thank you and congratulations on 25 years of service at Finney Ridge Lutheran. We in the youth choir love you.
We're very privileged today to have several members of Valerie's family and friendship circle with us who aren't ordinarily with us on a Sunday morning. If you are in that group of people, I'd like to invite you to stand, please, so that, first of all, Valerie could see that you're here, and second of all, so that we could welcome you to Finney Ridge Lutheran Church. Friends and family of Valerie that are here, please stand up. Of the folks that are here, I want to make note of two people in particular. We're so grateful to have Valerie's mother, Delina, with us. Valerie's mom, Delina, is an active member at Ballard First Lutheran and has been for years and years and years. That's where she took Valerie to be anchored in the Christian faith and to grow up in the musical life of that congregation. Delina, we welcome you and we thank you for that gift that you planted. And I'd also like to have you welcome Valerie's husband, John, who's with us today. John. If you have in any way been under the leadership of Valerie in music over the past 25 years, as a student, as a choir singer, as someone she pulled into the choir room to see if she could get you to match pitch, no matter what the interaction was with Valerie, I'd like to have you stand, and I want everybody to look around and see how many people have been affected by Valerie's ministry. Wow. Valerie, thank you for that. Another person who works extremely closely with Valerie on a weekly basis is Beth Ann Bonnercroy, our chancel choir director, and I'd like to invite her and then the chancel choir, please.
Valerie, thank you for letting us do this for you today. I was thinking about how to pay tribute to Valerie today, and I decided to name publicly a few of the things that I've witnessed in the years that I've been at Finney. What I describe will probably be familiar to many of you, all of you maybe, But today is a good day to name these things publicly, I think. I've heard Valerie play very complicated music with great skill. And I've heard her play a simple melody so expressively that I welled up with emotion. She's collaborated with many of the finest musicians in town, but I've also witnessed her creating a piece of pre-service music with a beginning instrumentalist who at the time had maybe 2 really good notes. She spent hours one-on-one with singers and instrumentalists to help them gain confidence and musicianship. But she also has a level of trust to say, oh, you can teach this Hebrew piece to the chancel choir, it'll take 10 minutes. I have heard her make a hymn into an event and interpret a hymn text in a way that takes us all on an emotional journey. I have worked with no other organist who is both so skilled technically and also skilled at composition and improvisation in so many different musical styles. Valerie, what is even more rare is that you combine that skill with a spirit that welcomes and encourages others to share their abilities and creativity. Thank you for all that I've learned from you and for all the ways that you inspire me as a musician and as a worshiper and as a friend.